back again with another sneakers buyer's guide. This time it's going to be for the month of August 2019. It's shaping up to be a pretty solid month for sneakers, guys. There's a good amount of diversity, a lot more leaning towards Nike stuff rather than Adidas stuff. But I mean, it makes sense because Adidas was dropping so many Yeezys like early on. So we're going to be checking out all of the hype sneaker releases for August, letting you guys know about where you guys can cop, how much they're gonna be, and also resale predictions for these sneakers. So if you guys are planning to cop sneakers in the month of August, then stay tuned. That is all coming up right after this. Aloha YouTube, what is up? Untied Hawaii here, coming at you with another video. In this video, we have a sneakers buyer's guide for you guys for the hype release sneakers of August. And we're gonna be getting into it real quick, but before we do, I wanna give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Rose Gold and Black. If you guys have been following the channel for a minute now, you guys know I'm all about saving money. I try to find savings wherever I can because every amount you save, you can put it back into sneakers, you know, and build a bigger collection. And Rose Gold and Black provides an opportunity to save a lot of money, but still get very high quality jewelry. And that's a really good thing, man, because you guys want to be able to style yourself in a way that you look good, but you guys want to make sure you save money, but you can also have great quality at the same time. And that's what Rose Gold and Black represents, man. Right now, I'm actually wearing the silver wing necklace. You guys can check it out against that black cause tee, man. That thing really pops and it looks really good. And right now, if you guys go to the link in the description below, you guys can actually go directly to Rose Gold and Black, where you will get 30% off your order as well as free shipping, which is huge, man. The savings just keeps adding up with Rose Gold and Black, and you guys just got to use that link in the description below. It's very, very easy. Check it out, man. They have a huge selection of different things. I'm sure there's something you're gonna love over there. Anyway, let's get into the sneakers buyer's guide for August now. The first shoe that is releasing on August 1st is the Jordan 4 Cool Gray. Now listen, guys, the Cool Gray released originally in 2004 and has not been re-released or retroed since then. 2004, that's 15 years ago. So for 15 years, if you wanted that shoe, you're gonna have to get the 2004 model, which would probably blow up on your feet. So yeah, I was trying to stay away from that. However, Nike brought it back, they retroed it, and on August 1st for $190, you will be able to cop the Jordan 4 Cool Gray. These will be dropping at retail stores as well as on the sneakers app. Personally, I think this is like one of the best cops you can make of this month. It is a very clean aesthetic, very nice shoe. In terms of resale though, if you guys are only focused on reselling shoes, you know, I just wanna buy this shoe so I can sell it and make some money, that's okay, but I don't think this is a target for you if you're trying to get into resale, because Jordan 4s typically, they're historically not known for great resale. And if you guys look at the recent release of another classic, the Jordan 4 Bread, which dropped 2 months ago now, the resale is not great for those things. They retail at about the same price, about 200 bucks, and they're going for maybe 250 to 260 on the market right now. I think that the Jordan 4 Cool Gray will be in a similar situation, if not maybe less, because it's not as like iconic as the Jordan 4 Bread. Right now they're actually selling on the aftermarket on like GoDaddy and stuff for about 240, and this is pre-release. After the release happens, I'm pretty sure that number is going to drop slightly, so maybe looking at maybe 230, 220-ish. So that is not worth it for resale. However, personally, I would cop it, man, because it is a great model, and like I said, 15 years since they last released it. Get it, Jordan 4 Cool Gray. I'm laughing because this is like a really weird one, man. Like, sneakerheads should not be getting hyped over this shoe, but because of the era we grew up in and because the show is like so long running and just like in pop culture it's very big now, the SpongeBob Kairi collab is kind of interesting, dude. It's an interesting release. These shoes, they don't look that great, but because of the nostalgia effect of SpongeBob, man, because I mean, I grew up with SpongeBob, man, and I thought it was like a very iconic show in terms of like what it was doing for television at the time. However, I am now older. I'm not going to tell you guys my age, but I'm older, and I don't know if I want to wear SpongeBob stuff on my feet, and I feel like that's kind of the sense that a lot of other sneakerheads are getting. So on August 10th, there will be 5 different shoes dropping in like correlation with Kyrie Irving and SpongeBob. There's gonna be a SpongeBob model, a Patrick model, a Mr. Krabs model, a Squidward model, and a Sandy Cheeks model. No Plankton, bro. Sorry, Plankton. You're not making the cut. Larry the Lobster, bro. It's not looking good. Old Man Jenkins. You're done. You're done. Anyway, so those are the 5 main characters basically of the show, and they all have their own shoe to represent them with the Kyrie Irving collabs. So the first shoe that we're going to be talking about is the Kyrie 5 SpongeBob. This is that yellow shoe right here, and you guys can see it's not a bad colorway. Like, I mean, in terms of like trying to make it look like an actual SpongeBob collab, I think that they did a really good job. You can definitely tell right away when you guys look at the shoe that it looks like a SpongeBob collab. Has like that sponge kind of vibe going on it, that Nike logo that's kind of like, you know, like chopped up a little bit. Just the colors and stuff pop. And I don't know if I'm biased because I just like yellow shoes, but I would say that this is my favorite one from the drop. Again, a little bit extra, so I'm not sure if I would cop personally, but it's debatable. It's debatable. Anyway, this one will be retailing for $130, and they actually had like a pre kind of like early shock drop thing, so you can find some of these shoes already on the aftermarket, like on GoDaddy. And right now, currently, the prices are kind of insane, but I don't think that's the case. Like, if you guys look at the prices you can buy it for now, some prices like in the 8 to 8.5, 9.5 realm, they're going for like about $300. If you guys switch to the offer side of GOAT, you guys can see that nobody's really paying that amount of money. The top offers are about $190 at the most, and I honestly feel like that's kind of what we're going to be seeing for this one. First of all, it's a Kyrie shoe, so anytime you guys have a Kyrie shoe, it's not going to be crazy in terms of resale, just because it's not a Jordan. It doesn't have that same effect. So even if it has like an iconic thing like SpongeBob on it, I don't think that it will do very hot in resale. Maybe down the line if it becomes a classic, but I don't think that's the case here. I would say more realistically, you could probably get about 220 on this shoe or so. So I mean, that's not bad in terms of resale, 70 to 90 bucks. Second shoe is more or less the same. It's another Kyrie 5. Unique look though. This one is a Patrick model, and you guys can definitely tell right away it looks like Patrick. It has a Patrick upper. I mean, Patrick star is a pink starfish, so a lot of pink on the shoe. Bottoms match his shorts, which I think is really nice. Like I said, again, they did a really good job with like the color blocking and making it look exactly like the character that they were trying to represent. You know, SpongeBob looks like SpongeBob, Patrick looks like Patrick. I think this is another good one. Resale, it's gonna be more or less the same, and this one's going for like a little bit less than the SpongeBob version. So same thing, I would say maybe less, just because SpongeBob is the main character. Patrick is, he's Patrick. So I would say that this one maybe is going for a little bit less than SpongeBob on resale. The last Kyrie 5 model is going to be this Kyrie 5X Squidward. Color blocking looks great. It definitely looks like Squidward with the same kind of colors that is used for like his shirt. You can see that brown over there. Blue, light blue for his like skin tone and stuff. I wish that they did something like with the swoosh to kind of make it represent his nose. That would have been great, because you know Squidward is iconic for his nose. God, man, I'm really like dating myself, looking like a little kid talking about SpongeBob. But that's okay. It represents part of my childhood, so that's why I'm a little bit enthusiastic over it. That one is a harder one to predict for resale because there was no early releases, so there's not really any on the aftermarket right now. There's a couple pairs, but honestly, nobody's going for those prices, and those prices are nuts. I don't think that's what it's going to be at all. Similar to the Patrick, it'll be probably less amount of money than the SpongeBob's, so maybe like 180-ish, 170-ish is my prediction for that. So the first of the last two shoes, these are Kyrie 2 collabs, so these are a little bit different in retail pricing. These are actually going for 110, so less than the Kyrie 5. And the first one that we're going to be looking at is the Mr. Krabs. This one, you know, I have mixed feelings about this. I feel like it's more of like a Christmas kind of look, just because it's like red and green, right? And that represents Mr. Krabs for sure, but it looks red and green, that's it. So it looks more like Christmas vibes. They do have in that green, you guys can see like bits of money in there, which I think is cool, because you guys know Mr. Krabs is kind of miserly, deals a lot with money, he loves money. The details again are just so great. I love that. This one, no idea in terms of resale. I would say maybe 130 bucks, like $20 over retail. It's not going to go for that much. Kyrie 2 model, not a great model in general. The last one is going to be the Sandy Cheeks model, so that's that squirrel. She's a squirrel? I think she's a squirrel. Anyway, Sandy Cheeks from Texas. Yeah, this one is probably the most plain out of all of them, in contention with the Mr. Krabs for like, you know, not as hype. I don't think this one's going to be going for that much over retail either. Maybe 20 bucks, if even that. It might be going for retail, to be honest. If you guys are SpongeBob fans, definitely try to collect the set. Like I said, I think they did a great job with trying to like, you know, match up SpongeBob's like features onto each shoe. So Kyrie in that sense did great. So all 5 of those will be dropping on August 10th. And now we are getting into the shoes that I personally love the most. I am big onto Jordan 1s, and this month there is going to be 2 Jordan 1s that are dropping that they look pretty good, man. They look pretty good. First one that will be dropping is a Jordan 1 satin black toe, like the original black toe, but this one is covered in satin on the top. They've done this like maybe 3 times already with the shattered backboards, the royals, and also the breads. Now they're bringing the black toes to the satin like line. And this one will be dropping on August 17th for a retail price of $160. However, it is a women's exclusive, and it will only be going up to size 10.5 in women's, is what I hear. Typically, they usually go up to about 12, but I'm hearing for this one, it's going to be 10.5, which conversely, if you guys could translate that into like a men's size, would be like a men's 9. However, in terms of money sizes, you guys already know Jordan 1s, 7.5 till like 9, 9.5. those still go for a good amount of money, and those will be made. So I think there will be good resale here. Prediction wise, look at it close to the shattered backboard prices, if not a little bit less. So I think those are going for like 400, 500 right now. So that should be in the area of where these will be at. But yeah, that will be dropping on August 17th. Good resale value there if you guys are trying to cop to resell, if you guys are trying to cop to wear. And while we are on the subject of Jordan 1s dropping, this is probably like one of the better Jordan 1s that have dropped in terms of like unique colorways. This one is called the Jordan 1 Obsidian or the University Blue, and it will be dropping on August 31st as its projected release date. This one will be dropping on Sneakers app. It will be dropping at foot locations and stuff. It should be retailing for about 160 bucks. That's the normal for Jordan 1s. Currently, you can buy some early pairs for like 500 bucks online. I'm recording this on July 27th, so it's early, so maybe that's why the prices are so high. I saw a bid for 800 bucks for one of these things. I don't think the price is going to be that high for resale. I'm looking more in the realm of probably 240-ish in that range as it steadily progresses higher and higher in value, because Jordan 1s always go up in value. So this is probably one of the higher target models for you guys if you guys are looking to resell. If you guys are trying to cop for personal like I am, just another good unique colorway to have in your Jordan 1 rotation. And now, like I was saying in the early going, Adidas has not been dropping too much heat this month. I would think that the only hype release is going to be the Adidas 700 Wave Runner re-release. I believe this is like the third re-release for these things, so resale is not going to look too good. They are retailing for 300 bucks, which is the normal for a Yeezy 700. Unfortunately, that's way too high of a price. And they will be dropping on August 17th in family sizing for the first time. So if you guys have kids, then this is the first time they're going to be able to cop shoes that they can actually wear. So I think that's cool. In terms of resale though, it's not a shoe to target for resale. There's just too many pairs in the market now. They've released so much. It's going to be something like maybe $25, $30 over retail. I'll change that. I actually think maybe it'll go for about $50 over retail at most though. Yeezy 700 Wave Runner, something to cop if you guys want for personal. Not a resale target in my opinion. And to round out the month, man, I speculated this, I believe, in the July sneakers buyer's guide, but I'm gonna bring it back over here. The Jordan 6 Cactus Jack Olive has not dropped yet, and they said it was supposed to drop in the summer. Summer's coming to a close, guys. It's August right now. End of the summer technically, and the start of the new school year, so if not now, when, right? It's not gonna be in October. They've been moving it back to like maybe early fall, which could indicate maybe in September, but I'm still thinking about August as the time it's gonna drop. And so for the Jordan 6 Cactus Jack Olive, this one is so dang hype, dude. It's $250 at retail, and I think the resale is gonna be at least 800 bucks, at least 800 bucks, dude. Not like the Jordan 1s that have been dropping like the low and the high. Because it's a 6 and because this one's been like pretty hyped up since like early going of this year, Travis was wearing it like all the time. This one is one that's gonna have a lot of resale, and if this is the one that drops in August, this will be the resale target to go after. But I don't know when it's gonna drop, guys. Just keep an eye out for it. It could come at a shock drop on TravisScott.com, or it could just release on Sneakers app as shock drops as well. So my best advice there is just follow like different Twitters. The one that I've been following a lot is J23 app, because he's pretty on it, and because it is a Jordan, he will announce it. So keep an eye on that. Anyway though, that is it for this video, guys. That is it for the month of August. Like I said, pretty good releases this month. It's a lot better than July, so there's a lot of shoes to target. Me personally, I'm going for the Jordan 4 and all of those Jordan 1s. Hopefully the Cactus Jack 6, but that's it from me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you guys enjoyed the Sneakers Buyer's Guide, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already, and until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, and good luck copping shoes in August. I'll catch you on the next video. Aloha. Shoot!